and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, crypto fam? Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour with your hosts, the Bagman, Berserker, Uncle Buster, and Fuma Boys. Smash those likes and the subscribe button on the way in. Thanks, fam.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up. Pump it up.
Now buckle up and let's get bullish. Extra bullish.
XRP to the moon.
I look like a fat Unabomber today, bro. Let's go, bro. You about to get them packages of Xrps sent to you direct from the Bullish Unabomber.
Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon.
Oh yeah, we gonna get some of that XRP.
Pump it up. Pump my bags up.
All kind of gains.
Pump it up.
We got all kind of tea bags.
Pump my moon bags. Pump my moon bags.
I'm like the Pope today in this motherfucker. You know, the Pope got the double hat joint.
Pump it up. Pump my moon bags. Better pump it up. Pump it to the moon.
Welcome back, Bagman and Bag Ladies, to this super Sunday extra bullish hour. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Appreciate you guys jumping in. How's everybody doing on this super Sunday?
Beautiful. We got the extra large Zerk Kaczynski. I got Ted Kaczynski Unabomber style going on today.
The Uniberserker.
Get your moon suits, hidden hands, moon suits on Bagman's website, guys. Get the merch. It's beautiful merch. Also, he's got a CD with his bag too on there. Get this. Go ahead.
I got to get the hidden hands sweater, man. I got to give Bagman some Xrps, man. I got to get that sweater.
Make sure you get the right size so you don't get two this time.
That's all right. My son cleans up the ones that don't fit me, so.
Yeah. Where are we gonna start
Morning,
today?
Jen.
He had baseball. He had baseball yesterday, and he had the XRP is not a security shirt on.
What? Hold on. What was the crowd like when they saw that? What were people looking like?
They don't know, man.
They know, right?
They don't know. They're just you're planting the seed, man. After you're right, they're gonna be like, "Damn, that dude's dad knew the whole time, man. His son's wearing XRP shit." You know,
dude. I was wearing the XRP. I was wearing the XRP hat last night at the concert I went at. Nobody knows of XRP, dude. Nobody knows.
That glows in the dark too.
Yeah, exactly. Man. I was like, "Come on, what's going on here?"
Even people that can't see can see it. And they still can't see.
We got one that can see.
Yeah.
No one recognizes it, man. No one does. I remember in the early days, I was like, I don't want to wear this, bro. I want to be like hunted. I'm gonna be hunted. And I'm like, no, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody knows.
I had
They've
one
done a
lady
fine job.
recognize it. I went to the dispensary and she's like, "What is that on the hat?" And I was like, "Ripple XRP." And then she kind of didn't say nothing. And then she was like, "Oh, XRP. Yeah, I had some of that back in the day."
Better go get it back.
Seriously,
Better go get it back, man.
I had a fresh experience the other day. So last week I was at work and we had to do some after hours work. So me and this guy were paired up to do these not promotions, like bidding type shit. So we were in the office and he was like, "Man, yeah, the economy sucks, man. I'm buying gold, silver, platinum, palladium." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll buy that too," so we're going at it. So I was like, "You need to get on this crypto." And I just said it like that. He was like, how people just like,
Yeah.
But I was like, this is how I hit him, right? And I said, "Man, there's an ISO standard for crypto." And he dude looked at me like, I said, "Yeah, I'll show it to you right now," because we were working on some stuff for ISO 27001 compliance. So I pulled up that ISO compliance. He kind of like, "Oh crap." I was like, yeah, and here go the coins. And he was like, you should have seen him. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna read up on this. Like he was just he was a go. And so I was like, yeah. Once you start showing ISO compliance around that stuff to the people who know or who are in that lane, they get it, man. They're like, oh, this is a rip. I was like, yeah, the economy. We all know the economy's about to go bad, but this is how we diversify it over here. So when I showed him that ISO compliance and all them coins around that, it was a wrap. And then of course he was like, "Which one would you buy?" I said, "Bro, you gotta get that Ripple, dog. You need to buy the bulk.
Get the ripples, man.
You better have Ripple by the bulk, XLM by the bulk, HBAR by the bulk. And if you had listened to the people around me, you had that SHX slide.
Bro, it's crazy how fast these things move. And SHX had just been popping. Dude, that's just a little bitty tip of the iceberg example of what it can do when it goes, when these cryptos can go. It's
go to the all-time real quick.
They leave the world behind, these cryptos. When they decide to finally start moving, they leave the world behind and cause massive
everyone
FOMO.
We're at the beginning. Like there's nowhere to go. There is nowhere to go but to all-time highs for SHX, bro. It's going up the ladder.
Look at that chart, bro. It's just a little
last night
tip,
they knocked it down to
to
007. When you knock it down to 007 and you wake up and it's back to 9, the bulls are coming to play this time, man. SHX is about to set the whole market.
I was saying
off.
this looks like XRP in 2017, 2018.
Right,
straight up,
bro.
The reason it crashed down so hard after hitting a penny, I'm convinced, is because people had sell orders at that point. Like there was people who were hoping for that journey to a penny. So then it sold off for a good bit. I'm interested to see if if the selling pressure is going to be done with, like if everybody just hit their liquidation point there, and then now we could just move on back up towards the upside and maybe do 3 cents or 2 cents, which would be insane.
Insanity, bro.
Yeah,
but
hey, this could be the end of its relief rally for all we know. But I mean, hey, there's so many new trust lines, so many new members, so many people waking up to this crypto finally. I'm interested to see what the next floor would be for this crypto.
Yeah, if you got in December, the first week of December, and threw 1,000 in, you would be coming out with
quite
almost
a bit of
15K.
That's where I was at.
Beautiful.
You could have paid off your car.
Gotta love crypto, man.
Yeah, man.
I think honestly, maybe they're even pumping this SHX thing. I've been speculating that maybe the US, their stable coin, that was the first stable coin chosen by IBM. They've been talking about stable coin regulations coming around first. So if we're going to get stable coin regulations, why wouldn't you regulate the one that IBM chose first? Like the one that you consider to be the best, like US stable coin. They didn't say USDC is, right? They said what's it called? Stronghold USD was for them, for the world wire. So I'm interested to see what that could mean for SHX. And also maybe this is a preview of like they're testing out to see how people would respond to like these type of moves happening for XRP and XLM, right? Like trying to gauge like how the buyers would react and how the FOMO would be, how the social media activity would be. Who knows?
Hey, we got one from Soldier of Judah, $2 super chat. Appreciate you, fam. He says, I have no SHX, but I do have GBEX and XSP.
That sounds nice, dude. Gotta love that XDC ecosystem.
Well, what's funny is I was reading a comment from Nerdy in the chats like yesterday, and he's like, bro, is this like the beginning of like utility run? Because there's like 168 watching, but there's a lot of people that are kind of thinking that don't understand SHX, because SHX, in my opinion, is, a utility coin in its own right. It's connected with a lot of stuff. And so what? Like, this is funny because they're not letting a meme coin, clown poop shit coin, like go to the moon. They're letting SHX go a little bit, which is crazy,
I'm gonna call it. The utility coins will come out hard when Gary Gensler's gone. That's when they're gonna come out hard. Ooh. Gary's got to be gone. This is Gary's last year, y'all.
Yep.
This is Gary's last year.
This is the last year to accumulate these utilities.
Yeah.
When Gary's out of here, I'm telling y'all.
we got a delay on the AMM too coming up, and people are saying we won't see massive violent action on Xrps until the AMM's up and running, and that got delayed, bro. You know what I mean? And Bagman's been doing hardcore work on this lately on his channel, and there's a lot of crazy stuff, bro, with this AMM stuff. So
I'm gonna keep it real. The AMM is not for us. They want this for the big boys. Bags just know how to break it down so we can get it.
It's going to be for whoever has it, though.
well, the liquidity,
it's
they're
gonna-
saying that it would significantly increase liquidity, like exponentially increase liquidity once it's up and running. You know what I'm saying?
This wasn't for the small fish. This is for the big dudes. This is for the JP Morgans, all the rest of them cats. Bags just
So
broke it
on
down
this
for us to
one,
get it.
right, Fuma, on this one, it has to stay above 80 to get approved. You see what I'm saying?
For
So
2
where it
weeks.
says consensus for 2 weeks, okay. So that in order for it to get approved, it has to be yays at 80% or higher, and then for 2
Either
weeks
way, though,
straight,
you know,
then-
it's coming. It's coming sooner than later.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? I don't
exactly.
invest too much on.
Exactly.
Oh, AMMs didn't get approved. Oh, fuck, sell your bags.
Right?
It's like, come on, guys.
well, no, that
Dude, we're
wasn't my
getting, like, all
point.
these smart contract projects on the
No, I was-
XRPL. We're getting all this innovation and development happening, and people are bitching about it. Like, are you kidding me? What? Like, it's coming, guys.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I use anything as ammunition.
They
Yeah.
do, man. I wasn't saying
But
you were
they're-
saying that, though, Berserk. I was just
No,
people
no. I what?
overreact, you know?
Well,
It
what I'm
just goes
saying
to
is,
show
it's-
the intensity of the FOMO when XRP does make a move up. The intensity of the hate, the way that it is now, will turn into intense FOMO when XRP is making runs. Because
white
people
hot,
were
bro.
too busy
White
bashing on it when it was low that they're going to be chasing a pump.
Not blue flame,
know-
not yellow flame, white hot flame, bro. That's how the,
And you
the
know-
veracity.
And it's the same people
the
that's gonna be like, you ain't got none? GDLT, I told you to get this XRP. I told you to get some.
and they're
And
all
I'm like, I'm wearing a
overseas.
freaking hat here, dude.
Yeah, overseas, like fucking like foreign accounts on Twitter. Told you about FOMO. I told you about XRP this whole time. And you're like, you can't
Right.
even read their name. It's so
Right.
foreign. Like their ex account. Yeah.
They're also, you know, they're at the point to where there's no dollar cost average time, bro. You done had 6 years. This ain't the time to,
Yeah.
to stack weekly. This is the time to get whatever the fuck you got and put it in the game. Because you're about to get left in the dust, bro. And that's straight up. Like, whatever advice you take that as, take it. But it's not. You had more than ample time, right?
12
If
years.
you're watching, 12 years to be honest, right? But you've done. If you knew the name, you're running. You know, quit dicking around and get some money in the game.
If people are still gonna
You can't win.
people are.
You know, you need
People
skin in the
still
These
game.
gonna
Josh.
cryptos
shit.
are made for ISO 222. We're not in the ISO 222 realm. So people are bashing on cryptos that are literally not even in the world that they were made for to be in.
Not even seriously, dude.
Yeah.
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 That's
Well,
that's
the
all I
thing,
gotta
dude,
say.
like,
You can keep bashing
there-
on it, but price, and no speculation and no development or whatever. It was
Yeah.
made for ISO 222 world. We're not in that yet. The Federal Reserve
Well, there
banks
were-
haven't even switched over to it yet. Bank of England
There
hasn't
was-
switched its core settlement infrastructure to work in tandem
Bro.
with it yet. There's still a lot of things developing.
We got nerdy in the building.
Ooh-ee.
Nerdy, you gotta
Yeah,
About the
bro.
national
write
standards.
that down.
This is from an
Nerdy
IT.
got to
Yeah.
write up.
I'm gonna give y'all.
You're
the-
lucky we're in the hat,
How
Nerdy.
we do it. Let's go,
I'll say
bro.
real quick, we got one from Rye Guy, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Rye Guy. Everyone, Gideon, SHX. Just wait for XRP to run. Ooh,
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Bro, but
You know,
there was an interview,
give a-
bro. Like, there was an interview. Real quick. There was an interview, and the guy in the interview, I think it was like Eddie, Crypto Airy or something like that, interviewing somebody, and the guy was saying, "Hey, the liquidity," or there was a post on Twitter, the liquidity like exponentially skyrocket. AMM goes live, and so we're about to see some intensity, to use GDLT's terms.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? We're about to see some intensity, bro.
So-
you know.
Yeah.
but Joshua Lazuriaga said earlier, he's just in here to learn, and you know, I've I've been accumulating for a long time, but I haven't been really active the last year and a half. And we have G and Nerdy. They're talking SHX. It's just in your face, right? I'm like, damn, both these dudes are talking about SHX. What do? I pulled the trigger on SHX like 2 months ago.
FOMO.
And boom, 15x,
Got
like,
some.
bah! 12x, whatever.
Got that FOMO.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bah.
I didn't even try,
You flipped
right?
the switch, Uncle
And,
Buster. You flipped the switch, dude.
Yeah, he flipped the switch on that. And then, you know, Nerdy's preaching DAG. I sold 15% of my SHX and got 40,000 DAG. You know, I'm going to work that one out with the power of the green market. But, yeah,
By the
and
power
I'm that guy,
of
like,
Grayskull
you
Moon.
know, I'll spend $500 just on the chart. You know, I don't need crazy reasons to spend $500. You just keep doing
Bro.
it. And,
Hey, real quick,
Going
shout
out to
out
dinner
to
costs $500.
Louisiana with the $5
Exactly.
super chat. He got 5 on it. Says, thank you for the free game. I'm like Buster right now, licking my ice cream saying, told you so.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, man. There's a whole bunch of y'all out here in the chat groups not hitting the like button and who've been eating off of Nerdy, eating off of GDLT, eating off of hit the like button,
Straight
damn it,
eating, bro.
You know that?
Straight eating, bro.
We got 200 in the
Eating,
building.
bro. Like got the crypto game. They sitting at the computer trading right now. Yeah, he said this, calling his friends. Yeah, and didn't even hit the like button.
Yeah. Pay your dues, people. Zeddy says pay your dues.
Hit the
Let's
like
go.
button, damn it.
Dude,
But even for
there's
me
still
to take
plenty of good gems out
to
there.
lick ice cream, I don't have to take money out. Like, to me, gaining other coins, you know, that you want, especially if you're fucking around with coins that you want, because, you know, right now I'm focused on more DAG, more Casper, and
XPX.
let SHX keep going up. If it goes up to, you know, 2 cents, then I'll do it again.
XX Network.
I'll do it again.
Which one? XX? Yeah, there's a lot, man. Like,
XPX and XX Network, man.
Hell
You
yeah.
missed
grab
that
people
on
don't-
SHX triple zeros. XPX is right there for you to welcome all. Welcome
Hans
every-
loaded. Hans loaded with the Buster quote. Quit dicking around and get some. Uncle Buster, 211,
Just so people know that DAG is actually the standard for governments. It's the Trusted Federal Cybersecurity Network. And that is
Bro, I'm
that
a
is made-
Unabomber. Don't say that word around me, bro. I'm a
bro,
Unabomber.
that is made they made deals with NASA. So they got NASA on the board. They got DHS. They got the national. They're part of the national DigiFoundry. So it's pretty cool. That they're part of the U.S. National Laboratories. So like the ISS and NASA and all that shit. So it's pretty cool.
Go
It's a pretty
DAG.
big project.
So the
Hell
the
yeah.
talking
XX
about-
network is part of Xrp. Is that the one you're
XX
referring
Network
to?
has been invested in by Ripple basically since its inception. David Chaum and Chris Larson invested in Elixir Network. XX Network, one of the first bridges that they built out as a project or are building out as a project, is a bridge to the XRPL. And I think this is to create on-demand liquidity with on-demand privacy. And now we got the announcement of WorldCoin, Sam Altman, freaking collaborating with XX Network for privacy because everybody's worried with WorldCoin and their privacy and stuff like that. So, I mean, hey, it's brewing. It's brewing what XX Network is doing. They're doing privacy-focused CBDCs for the Bank of International Settlements, Swiss National Bank. They did a proof of concept that was successful. So, and David Schwartz shouted out David Chaum 2 times this past week, calling him a magician, and then also saying how XX and XRPL could be complementary of each other for wholesale and retail CBDCs. This is massive XRP community.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, and it's a less supply than It's a less supply than SHX.
It's a billion.
Less
Yeah, it's a
supply
billion,
than
right?
XLM. Less supply than XRP, and it's around the price of what XLM is at. That's, I don't know, man. It looks like a gem to me.
Ooh-wee. There we go.
And then with
Bag.
XPX, it's a 000 crypto that won a CBDC tech sprint against Ripple, Stellar, and R3. They won. They were decided upon by the Bank of England, by the People's Bank of China, by the World Bank, by the BIS, by the Bank of Indonesia, that they were the best in distributing CBDCs. So in relation, I think XPX as a 000 crypto with the lower supply than XRP and XLM and SHX could do some things. Dropping gems.
Nice.
That's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
Dropping gems. We got a, what is that, an Onyx coin too, or the OCX or whatever that one was. Remember that black one?
XCN?
So
XCN is
yeah,
it?
dude, XCN. Take a look at that chart too. That's been blasting lately too. So that's like 30% up. Bagman's
That
got
was
it.
on
He's
my
it.
list, actually.
No, we got a little bit of it.
That's on
I got a tiny bag of that, so we'll look at it. See, it's starting to pop
an
too.
ad.
Little nipples, little bullish nipples are popping up, bro, everywhere. We got Dag with the nipple. Dag's got a nipple.
Dude, Dag's
this
going to
one-
do some things for sure. Dag's
This-
undervalued
this
as hell. That thing runs.
This Onyx coin, and then G's telling you guys, put it in your face. XX network. We got SHX popping. It's only a matter of time, guys. Look at
And
these
let's not
nipples,
forget
bro.
about
Yeah.
let's not forget about Tau. Tau is like, if you ever wanted to invest in AI and didn't know where to invest in AI, Tau's the one. Tau's actually Constellation actually hit up Tau to see if they can work with
Right.
each other.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. If Tau incorporated with DAG, it's over. That's
It's
like
game over.
the go-to AI.
What about Nerdy? You called this shit
So,
days ago.
what's the
too.
letters
Hey,
on Tau?
What's the ticker on Tau, bro?
TAO.
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 So
one
what's
is
the
it?
other one? Nerdy called another one. I want to give some credit too. Nerdy called an XDC coin PLI, dude, and that shit's been running too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ply
PLI.
definitely.
Look,
Ply's
look
a
up
great value
PLI.
right now.
Yeah,
If
Plug
people don't
in,
know what
bro.
PLI is, PLI is basically the chain link for XDC. It's the Oracle for XDC.
it had a
So-
spike.
do
in
you
it.
guys think we're actually in a bull run, a mini bull run? Not hardcore. Not even call it a run.
Yeah.
Let's call it a bull
It
jog.
might be murmurs, bro. I think it's like murmurs on the heart monitor. They're blips. Beep, beep. Like it's not a full heartbeat
Wait.
yet, but we're getting blips. Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah,
Somebody
but
in the chat somebody in the chat is saying Soul is trash. GDLT not talking about that anymore. Ha 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 ha. I was
Man,
on
Soul
here,
Legitim's a
and there is
long-term play,
receipts
dude.
where I literally said that at around $100+, this is a recent top for Solana, so it could go down, and it has. I mean, it's still hovering around the $100 range, so it's. I was expecting it to keep going lower, and maybe it will if Bitcoin starts going lower. But we don't talk about cryptos once they've massively pumped. We're not a chase the pump type of like thing here. we like trying to let you guys know when they're on the low, and nobody believes in them. Everybody believes in freaking Solana now and like what they're waking up to. Sure, there was an outage. I get that, but hey, they still got massive Ripple connections. There's still developers that want to build on it for some reason, despite the outages, right? So.
And they're still top
Maybe
five.
there's.
But-
I'm not assuming like I'm a tech guy. I don't understand the tech completely, but I'm just seeing where the partnerships are going, where the money is going, where developers are going, and Solana still looks pretty damn good. But right now at this price, it doesn't look good to me. So that's why I don't talk about it.
Well,
I'll
I'll
talk
say
about
that.
Who's
I'll talk
gonna
about
be-
other cryptos.
I'll say this. Hold on. I'll say this. As long as I've known G, which is multiple years, G has always told everybody don't chase green candles. Do not chase
Yeah.
green pumps. And so I'll
Yeah.
give that to G for sure.
He doesn't tell you
So-
anything. He
Gonna
doesn't
chase-
tell you what to do. Or
I'll
none
never
of that.
tell you anything. I'll
Yeah.
never tell you what to do.
That's right.
But at the same time, like Solana is $108. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Solana is definitely went up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, dude, we got
yeah,
our 10X.
I don't ever say, G does the calls and all that, but I don't ever say like financial advice, because if you're looking to blame someone, I think you're a pussy, bro. Straight up.
Right.
If you're looking for an out when you make a mistake, you a sissy, man. I take accountability. If I buy it because I wanted to buy it, whether I listen to someone or not. So if you're here to blame somebody, you're a chump, dude. And that's just what it is.
Yeah. And Rain here is saying,
This is
I would
not
not buy
financial
Soul. Dude, I would not buy Soul right now. I would wait for a retracement or, it to possibly hit like $30 or $25, create another floor. But yeah, I wouldn't
I'd buy
buy
it at
Soul
10.
right now. Dude, Solana's tradal portfolio type of stuff. Long-term hodl portfolio stuff is,
Looks like
XRP,
Rain,
XLM, XDC,
Yeah.
all those like.
Rain wants
awesome
that
cryptos.
Moss X.
Yeah, dude.
These are OGs in the chats, people. They know what they're talking about.
Should
So,
we jump into
if
the
you guys-
AMM?
I think so, bro. I
Which
think we
one?
should listen to
Let's do it.
Schwartz make us bullish. Let's go, dude.
You want that one? All right.
Yeah. Well, talk about it a little bit. What we got here? Orchestra Finance.
Yeah, this is the first interface layer for the automated market maker, Orchestra Finance. They were at Apex a couple months back talking about it. The DevNet's been live since 4 months or so you can jump on here. I already dropped the tutorial this morning. You can check that out, but you can jump in and start messing with it. They got the swap pools here. You can swap out for different tokens, and we got the liquidity pools here. Where you can actually jump in and add liquidity to the pools. And also each pool, you can see that they have a continuous auction here. If you win this, you can vote on this depending on your LP tokens. And if you win this, you can get your fees for 24 hours. According to this, the discount would be 90% lowered on your fees. And all you got to do is place your bet here. The minimum bids here, 23,000 LP tokens. You can also bid on the trading fee, getting the trading fee for the actual pool voted down to or up. If you win that vote, you can vote on the propose a new fee for that. But yeah, it's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It's more of like back end stuff that you got to worry about, like the impermanent losses and stuff like that. But actually getting in and using it and testing it out, it's pretty easy. You guys could check out that tutorial. But
So
we also
jump in.
We also got
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
Stellar XLM live. This one's been live since the end of 2021,
Yep.
beginning of 2022. So if you want to actually play with real money, you could jump into the Stellar X platform and check out their AMM.
Yeah, I'm a punk. I ain't messing with none of that.
And they also,
Y'all watch y'all do it.
I know at the beginning they didn't have it, but now they also recently added additional rewards in Aqua. So if you jump on any of these pools with the purple, you get an additional incentive in Aqua tokens.
Exactly. And Fuma, I got a feeling sometime in the coming months or in the next year, you're gonna be saying, instead of the Atom stuff, you're gonna be like, let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna get some XLM, you're gonna get some Aqua, you're gonna put it in a liquidity pool, you're gonna get half of that Aqua, you're gonna freeze it so you can increase your liquidity pool yields. Right? I can't wait for that day, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm gonna sit back and watch y'all before I do that. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna lurk on that one. I'm gonna lurk. I'm serious. I'm gonna lurk.
Now I get to talk about my favorite.
All right, let's see how it's going.
Let's do this.
And here we
Schwartz
got
at Apex last year, or last year.
4 months ago. But yeah,
Where's
last
it
year.
at? Where was it at again? Antarctica or some shit?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
He said Antarctica.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's the next
If you
Ripple
know,
song,
you
man.
know.
That one already happened
go.
a few years back. But yeah, we got David
Right.
Schwartz here talking about the AMM, and he also mentions Orchestra Finance.
Now I get to talk about my favorite subject, which is the AMM. I am unreasonably excited about this for largely personal reasons. I've spent a lot of time studying things like trading strategies and Forex markets, and this is near and dear to my heart. I also learned something that I didn't know, which is as I watched automated market makers develop on other chains, I sort of thought that automated market makers were better than order books. That like we implemented order books on the XRP ledger because it's sort of like the obvious thing, and then there's this really cool thing called an automated market maker that most other like DeFi platforms are using, most other DEXs are using. And I learned as I looked into it that they're very complementary. They are not one or the other. One is not better than the other. They each have their own advantages and disadvantages, and the two of them together is way better than anything that you could get from having either one independently. And XLS30 is not just another AMM implementation. This was not the XRP ledger playing catch up. We were caught up with an order book. This is a true innovation. The XRP ledger is a trusted and leading enabler of DeFi because the underlying architecture of the ledger, combined with the protocol native design of the decentralized exchange and soon the AMM, will address most of the pain points faced in the decentralized liquidity landscape today. The XRPL's DEX was launched in 2012, the first DEX in the world, tokenization of any asset, the ability to trade and move these tokens anywhere in the world in just seconds, and open, globally competitive liquidity. Now, adding AMM to that, AMM, first and foremost, as I think about it, most people think of an AMM first and foremost as providing liquidity. I think of it first and foremost as a trading engine. RippleX is focused on differentiating the world's first DEX through automated market making. The AMM specification is now on DevNet for testing, and it'll be available to vote on mainnet, I think just in a couple of days. But ultimately, I see the AMM as a trading engine. It executes a trading strategy on behalf of those people who sort of provide the liquidity. So as most of you probably know, an AMM has a pile of 2 assets, and it makes markets between those 2 assets. But it's also implementing a trading strategy. The trading strategy profits from volatility, that is, changes in the price of an asset. So if you think about assets that have very volatile prices, cryptocurrencies probably have the most volatile prices of any asset class like in human history, except maybe tulips in the 1400s. You can actually harvest that volatility to generate a yield. So if you were an apple buyer and seller and the prices of apples were different around the world, you could go around the world buying and selling apples and make a profit. And what you would have is you'd have a pile of apples and a pile of currency, whatever currency you like, euros or dollars, and you would buy apples and your pile of apples would go up and your pile of currency would go down. And you would do that when the price was low. And then you would sell apples, right, when the price of apples was comparatively higher. And if you do that, eventually your pile of money will get bigger. And that is essentially what the AMM tries to do. It implements a trading strategy to harvest volatility on behalf of the liquidity providers who loan it assets. I'm much more personally excited about that than I am about the fact that it provides liquidity, but it does also provide liquidity. It does also make markets. Yeah, exactly. But we normally think of arbitrage as arbitrage over space, right? Like you go to this market and you buy, and you go to that market and you sell, and you go to this market and you buy. This is arbitrage over time, but it turns out arbitrage works over time too. The only problem is you don't know the price ahead of time, right? You can't predict, but it turns out you don't need to. So an exciting development also is Orchestra Finance, independent of Ripple, which is going to be the first interface layer for the AMM. So it provides benefits for all of the different stakeholders, the liquidity providers, the people who sort of take their assets and give them to the DEX, arbitrageurs, traders, and developers. Developers, of course, benefit from the liquidity that the automated market makers provide. Their tokens are more liquid, and so users can benefit from access to that liquidity. Liquidity providers want to maximize the returns that they get from the various different things that the automated market maker does to make a profit. XLS30 enables them to vote for trading fees. And probably the biggest single innovation is the continuous auction mechanism that reduces impermanent loss, and it also increases the efficiency of the volatility harvesting. What this does is this takes some of the profit that would normally be made by the arbitrageurs and gives it to the liquidity providers. The arbitrageurs are trying to make profit from sort of asymmetric information. They have access to the prices off the ledger, and the AMM does not. The auction mechanism increases the probability of success to capture mispricing profits, and it enables the automated market maker's trading strategy to capture very small changes in price. If you think about it, big movements in price have a larger opportunity for profit simply because the price change is bigger. Like if you're buying and selling a stock and it moves a lot, you can make more money. But it doesn't do that very often. Small movements occur much more often. And in aggregate, if you sum them all up, it's a greater opportunity than the large movements. But in order to catch the small movements, the system has to be very efficient. If there's a high fee, a small change in price won't be captured because people wait until the price difference exceeds the fee. If the transactions are slow and there's a small movement, you don't try to capitalize on that because the price might move against you before your trade can execute. The XRP ledger's features make it easy to capture those smaller price movements. And of course, integration. The AMM is going to be integrated in the DEX. So that will ensure that people who use for payments will get the best price execution, and it will ensure that the AMM is able to capture those smaller price movements. So that integration it's just I'm really excited to see how that integration turns out.
Damn, bro, hella nuggets in that one, bro. All right, so let's unpack this, gentlemen. So little known fact, a lot of people don't know, the first DEX in the world, 2012, right? XRP.
I can't believe it, dude. Like, how do people not know this, man?
In the world, bro. These are like fun facts that just obliterate every other crypto, bro. So that's the first one. And then we got the people, oh, no, that's just arbitrage. No, it's not. It's literally not having to go to other exchanges. It just all happens in one. But this is the thing, though, because I've talked smack, too, regarding the impermanent loss. That still exists. Yeah, if the prices go up, it's risky. You know, obviously you're trading in a sense, because you're outside of your cold wallet. You know what I mean?
Liquidity pools aren't for everybody.
Right. So, and then the auction mechanism. So he was talking some bullishness regarding, instead of the arbitrageurs getting that first cut, it actually the auction, the built-in auction mechanism allows the liquidity pool providers to get those rewards, which is nice. You know what I mean? So he said, you know what I noticed, bro, is that Orchestra Finance, he said it's outside of Ripple, meaning it's independent of Ripple, but he said that this is the first layer, meaning he didn't say anything about it being only
First interface layer.
Yeah, first interface layer. So what that tells me is that if and when they go live with the AMM, Orchestra Finance is gonna host it, bro. It's kind of like Toho Labs. Remember Toho Labs made Bifrost?
There'll be multiple interfaces. Yeah. I know the Endos, whatever he's called, Endos or something like that. They got one too. That Apex popped up, so they already got their own DevNet 2 running. So there'll be multiple interfaces.
But remember when Toho had the jump 21 Jump Street on everybody, bro, when it came to Songbird delegating, and they built Bifrost, so they had that first mover advantage. They started Bifrost, so I'm thinking that Orchestra might have that, unless that Endos thing that you're talking about is more.
No,
popular.
Orchestra has it because they're actually at Apex.
Okay, so
too.
AMM dexes.
Mm-hmm. Is that a video clip in the background?
This is them here at the same Apex. And this is actual.
Sorry, I took over the whole combo. Finance. Go ahead, gents. Good stuff. Okay, are we going to watch this? We watching this?
We could watch a little bit if you want. It's pretty long.
You guys want to watch it or what? What do we want to do?
Talk noise.
No, let's.
Nobody.
Hat on. Talk to nerdy. It's up to y'all.
I mean, with the AMM and what's going down, it's so necessary for what XRP does, right? It's like it's a lot of been, I guess what you could say what's been holding the price action or activity on XRPL back is the lack of an AMM, and I'm loving that it's around the corner. Sure, this may get delayed, but at least it's around the corner, and that they're freaking figuring it out. That's the thing I love about XRP and XRPL is they're not trying to cut corners. They're not trying to just like, oh man, we need to just try to get as much users as we can and market like crazy and put cartoon stuff up and all this type of stuff to like, get more activity for our coin, right? Like give them ridiculous APYs and rewards and everything just so we get more users, and then we'll figure out our tech later on. It's like, no, they're figuring out the tech now because their goal is to have the whole world, all the money in this system. They're not just like, oh, let's just right away try to get freaking, users and average users, average developers. No, they're tackling enterprise users. They're tackling enterprise freaking developers here.
Well, I'm trying to be that guy, but that sounds like the Hex Network. The way you just described
there you go. Hey, that too, man. We're all speculating.
Trying to be that guy.
You got a bag of Hex. I hope it takes you to the promised land too, buddy.
You got a big heart, Fuma. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to this AMM, it's been paused because there's like a bug in the system. It might be a lightweight bug, but I don't know what the bug was exactly. But it's been delayed. It was
that ISO 222 bug. It was like, dang, we've never done this for an AMM before with ISO 222. How can we figure this out?
Hey, real quick, we got one from Dual Citizen 589. Appreciate you, fam. Says, I'm sorry I've been MIA lately, fam, but thanks for the AMM videos, tutorials. Always great and easy to share with the friends. Appreciate you, fam.
So he got his
what
bag.
A big pimpin' Dual.
Load a little bag up and start collecting.
Hey, I also created this,
bro.
I also created this Chat GPT bot that's taking information from multiple documents that I plugged into it, so you could pretty much ask it whatever based on those documents.
Yeah, gotta love ChatGPT, man.
That's beautiful, bro. See,
how do you have that set up?
But let's hold on. Let's hold on for a minute. Let's look at the genius of Bagman, bro. Literally took ChatGPT 4, which is the latest one, and created his own bot, bro, by punching in all kinds of sources and resources. So he literally has a bot where you can ask any AMM questions, and from the source creates solutions, bro. Like, this is insanity. Like, who do you know knows how to do that shit, bro? Like, Oh,
That's pretty good.
but Berserker, it's just AI. No, you got to program the AI, motherfucker. They're like, come on, you got to know how to program that shit. And he's got
Hey, how do I get
chat
access to your
bot
bot?
ready, bro. Yeah, sorry.
How do I get access to your bot?
If you're gonna use this on ChatGPT, I could like release it publicly. You would just have to have, I think, the updated or upgraded ChatGPT version.
Oh, I got that. Go ahead. When I say I got it. I've been on ChatGPT 4 for a minute now.
You want Mama Dev?
Yeah,
Mama Dev, bro. Mama Dev.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Come here, little darling. Come on over here. Let me
Come on over
fix
here,
you-
sugar. Let me help you
fix
out.
you a plate. Let me fix you a plate, baby.
I just switched over.
Let me fix you some bags.
Let me fix you a bag, baby.
Hey, sugar, you look a little family. Come over here. Let me fit you some AMM, baby.
Let me get some AMM. Come here, baby. Come here, sweetheart.
I'm a dev. So it's
Mama Dev,
MAMADEV.
chatbot. AMM Dev, bro. Mama. MAMMADEV. Yeah, MAMMA.
MMA Dev. It's not
I
showing
don't
up
make
yet.
it public yet, but I can.
So it has to be at an 80% or higher consensus in the vote, in the yays or nays, yays versus nays. It has to be 80% yays for 2 weeks straight in order for AMM to go live. So I got to fix whatever fucking bugs, and then it's got to be gooch for 2 weeks, and then we're live. Clawback's got approved though as well. So
With
or
the
clawbacks are live. Sorry, my bad.
Yep. Clawbacks live.
we were speculating that Interledger Protocol is actually Codius, because around the time that they were talking so much about Codius, they all of a sudden stopped talking about it, and Interledger Protocol started coming about, and Stefan Thomas leaves as CTO of Ripple to go, work full bore on Interledger Protocol, and Evan Schwartz jumping in on that as well, and Ben Sherifin. But with Interledger, if you actually, even ask ChatGPT, how could Interledger be used with smart contracts? The beauty of Interledger is that it's the universal language for all payments and for all ledgers, right? Creating trust between ledgers that don't even have trust, or even the ones that have trust, they could do whatever type of payment, any type of style that they want, right? So with smart contracts, just imagine what Interledger could do for smart contracts. Is not only you can use anything in terms of payments, you can use any smart contract language that you decide for the specific payment that you're making. So Interledger Protocol not only just became like universal language for payments, but universal language of smart contracts. Any smart contract could be used in the Interledger Protocol. It doesn't have to be one specific type of smart contract from a specific blockchain. You decide what type of smart contract works best for you, man. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing what they've created here with Interledger.
And you piece that with the XRPL.
Yeah,
it's just they're powerful. And then when you go back to like I heard the other day, like because when Flare came out, I thought Flare was like a Codius spin, right? But I could see ILP definitely being it. That's why Ripple owns the protocol. They're not stupid,
right?
But a lot of rebranding, right? And then you go to on-demand liquidity. Well, that was Xcurrent, Xvia, Xrapid, right? So Ripple's already using Xcurrent through the legacy system. Shit is being settled through the way we always settle, right? Through Xcurrent. But then you have people saying, well, the banks aren't using XRP. So now we could flip a switch over to settle through cryptocurrency, and people really think they're going to use a token that's not native to the XRPL ledger. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, they did all this work to use some other coin that's not native to the ledger, So this is why when you step back, you cannot move me emotionally, man. I've heard the dumbest shit,
right?
About all the scamming and all this. It's just junk, like.
And once again, it was created for an ISO 222 world. We're not in that yet. Interledger works best in tandem with that, right? So all this stuff with the XRPL, that's why I think they've been not taking their time, but they're trying to get it right with the AMM and the smart contracts for this thing. because there's going to be a time where we're looking like, maybe 5 years from now, we're going to be like, dude, XRPL smart contracts are like 5 years old now. And like, imagine the type of momentum that they may be getting at that time, because it's like the most reliable ledger that's out there. No downtime, no, consistent payments being made, fluidly. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's, a lot of people think that this is like a drawback for XRP, but it's like, no, they're not cutting corners. They're trying to get it freaking right because they're dealing with millions, trillions of dollars here.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something real quick. Shout out to Crypto Airy, because that interview that she did with was a Percent, the EVM company, whatever.
Persist, I think.
Persist, bro. She was asking about how the EVM people get paid, and they get paid in XRP, and she was like, "Really?" I was golden. I want to sound clip that. That was so perfect.
I was going to bring it up, bro.
Bro, it surprised all of us because we were like, "What? Really?" I was like,
Bro,
"Yeah." So you get the EVM on here, and they'll get incentivized with XRP. Come on,
hey,
over,
real quick
bro.
before you guys do that, real quick shout out to OG Crypto Siege in the building. He says the bug has been fixed. Awaiting new submission for votes.
Siege. Yeah.
Yeah. They released the Ripple. I think it was like 2.10A or something like that. They released it, so it was all good. Shout out to Daniel. I like that guy. That guy's pretty cool. No Keller. Shout out to him. He's pretty dope. He brings some good ass information.
Bro, so Nerdy, can you clarify some stuff regarding the Crypto Airy and the EVM thing? Like, do we even need a virtual machine? Or what is she talking about exactly? Let's clarify this, bro. So no. So basically, what's happening is that Airy's like interviewing like EVM other chains with using EVM as like smart contract integration, right? Am I wrong or?
Yeah.
So
that's it.
But are we going to implement our own? Are we going to get our own with is ILP, is Codius, is Flare, is that our smart contract stuff? Go ahead.
We have the native
What do you
EVM.
think?
We have native EVM on XRPO.
So what is she talking about? Because her headlines are confusing to me. Go ahead.
She was just talking about that company and how they get paid and stuff.
The Persist, okay, because I know she's been talking about like how XRP is in competition with 700 other blockchains, kind of thing, like almost like we're not catching up. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand enough about it. So
the other blockchains are not catching up in terms of reliability and the type of the type of partnerships they're dealing with here.
Okay, maybe my understanding of it is just infinitesimal.
Yeah,
but
if you guys really like want to pay attention, because I'm not a dev or anything like that, but if you really want to know some stuff, check out Keller. Vet put some pretty cool stuff too. So does DS. They have some really intellectual conversations. They might not agree with each other all the time, but they all say some really good things. So if you guys want to dig in more into it, just check out their conversations.
Hey, I feel like you could be a dev.
Could you be a dev, bro?
By the way, more rumors brewing up for VeChain and XRPL or XRP partnership possibly. So Easy A, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with what Easy A's been doing, but they did something with the XRPL recently, and now they're doing something with VeChain right after. And hey, Sunny Lou did say that Ripple would be a good partner. Pierce's, which Nerdy just mentioned, follows VeChain. So there might be something already there in the works, man. That might have been a foreshadowing from Sunny Lou.
Congratulations, Miss Weaver.
Yep. Spinner winner.
Yeah.
Boom.
You missed it. He said, "Yeah."
Man, I don't know what happened.
I saw the numbers going.
I seen all these numbers running, so I started typing.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Puma, I'm digging the shades, Puma.
100 RDC. Hit me up, Miss Weaver. We got you.
That's 1,000, bro. That's 3 zeros, bro.
1,000.
Hey, you don't want them. Hey, Miss Weaver, you don't want them, man. Go ahead and tell them.
1,000 RDC, damn.
Just give him to Zeddy.
Go ahed, give him to Zeddy.
We got Nerdy can be a dev, bro. Just punch in, just plug him into GPT-4, bro.
Hey guys, we got any picks for Super Sunday? Who we
I'm gonna
got?
go with Kansas. I'm from Oakland,
Bro.
but I'm gonna go with Kansas.
I think deep state lore is talking about Chiefs are going to win. It's kind of like the Rams with the Snoop Dogg and the colors and all the foreshadowing. So that we got the Chiefs are like picked, like the Taylor
Hold on.
Swift side, but the Niners I think might be an underdog, bro. A lot of people love the Niners,
Hold
especially
on,
on
I
the
gotta,
West Coast.
I gotta pick on Puma for a little bit. Puma said he's from Oakland. And he's gonna go with Kansas. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, bro?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
Well,
We went
Oakland has
57
got a
minutes.
rivalry,
I'm
don't they?
gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Why? People from Kansas
it's
are
Swift.
much cooler with people from Oakland than people from San Francisco are cool with people from Oakland. We get along with more Kansas people than we do with San Fran people. That's what's up.
Hey, she says she do want them RDC. Sorry, Fuma.
What you gonna do with them then? What you gonna do with them is the question.
And people don't know about the game, bro. It's so it's such a it's such a message. So you have San Francisco.
Swift.
which is- San Francisco, you have Swift, you have Ripple, and then you have Gold, and then with Kansas, you have Taylor Swift, right?
Also, Drake went
It's
big
Swift.
on Chiefs.
It's
Big
Swift
bet.
versus it's a Swift system versus Ripple, man. That's the way I see it. Like
Yeah,
it
Swift
is. San
system
Francisco's
versus Ripple.
winning this, man.
Super
Hey, but the
out
cool
Sunday.
thing with the symbolism, usually they have like opposing colors, like a red versus blue or orange versus blue or something like that. It's like red versus
think-
red. So
I know,
I'm thinking
but,
that
the
means that's
original-
a sign that the red party's going to be winning no matter what. Like
Does that
that's
mean-
a sign right there.
Does that mean get ready for
I
them
think they
deep
flipped the
reds?
script.
We getting ready for them
They
deep
put it,
reds?
everyone in the chat.
Oh, don't go there. Don't
Yeah,
go there,
maybe
man.
dude. If Kansas City wins, deep reds for sure. If San Francisco wins, gold standard. Let's go.
Let's talk about
Hey, everyone in the
commercials,
chat,
bro. What do you
Put
think?
in the chat who you think's gonna win, KC or 49ers? Put it down in the chat. We're just curious. I just want to know.
I wonder if
I got a
Uphold
feeling
has a commercial
Shanahan's
today.
overdue for one, so 49ers win. But I would like KC to win.
If Uphold has a commercial, bro, that's lightweight Ripple commercial, bro. It might as well be.
Chat
Let's go.
GPT said the Chiefs will win.
Oh crap!
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
yeah.
All right.
Dang.
That wasn't your
No.
bot. That was somebody else's bot.
That was a mama.
It's probably
Was
the
that Mama?
regular
Main
bot.
bot, bro.
Was
Yeah,
it
the main
AMM
bot.
mama?
You guys want to check out this quick one?
Do it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Hillary,
Right here.
we got John D and Hillary Clinton is against Bitcoin. What an amazing endorsement.
She's for that cocaine though.
And then one more area that I hope nation states start paying greater attention to is the rise of cryptocurrency. Because what looks like a very interesting and somewhat exotic effort to literally mine new coins in order to trade with them has the potential for undermining currencies, for undermining the role of the dollar as the reserve currency, for destabilizing nations, perhaps starting with small ones, but going much larger. So when we think about this new environment in which we find ourselves that we've been discussing for the last some minutes, we can't just think about nation states. And then one more area.
Bud incoming.
That's crazy, man.
Bud
Her buddy.
incoming.
Is that
Her
recent,
buddy
bro? Is that-
destabilized the English pound, and she's worried about people
Yeah, that's recent.
destabilizing currency.
Because she did
Bro,
some
you-
similar shit that looked similar like a couple years ago, bro, and everybody was saying she was a deep fake. Hilarious.
Dude, her and her
Bro, you know
husband
what's
made
funny
money
when
off of moving cocaine. They made money off of
Bro.
his presidential run was off of cocaine. That's why she don't want the dollar to go away. They got a lot of
The
that
Arkansas
stuff, man.
drug cartel. Yeah.
Man, they
Hell
made
yeah.
a show called Banging in Little Rock about these people, man. These people flooded
Yeah.
Little Rock, Arkansas with coke. And they had CIA flying in it. Don't even look at me. Just Google it and go on YouTube, man. Like, is that obvious? Whatever.
Bro, Fuma, you
Uphold
want to talk
commercial,
about
bro.
obvious, bro? Bro, you see how these people, when they don't like something, how they put it down? And something that offends, something that goes against them or whatever. They was talking down hella big time, bro. It's like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
Well,
She's
she's
like, you
making
can
those
literally
rhetorical
mine it.
comments. It's exotic mining new coins. She said new coins. So But yeah,
the thing
But
is,
you
we're
know
not
what?
even talking about her
the
server that
thing-
was probably mining something in her garage. Sorry.
well, maybe it's all part of the plan to talk it down, or you know what I mean, or whatever. Not that I'm defending Bitcoin, but
Right.
at the end
No,
of the
I got
day, yeah.
But Bitcoin,
She's just putting a
Bitcoin
narrative
is a
out there.
gateway, bro. Bitcoin is a gateway. Once you start looking into Bitcoin and stuff, you start going down the rabbit hole. Start looking at other networks. What are other connections? And then you realize, oh damn, Bitcoin wasn't it. Oh, what about these ones? These ones,
Yeah.
Bitcoin's only doing 1, 2, 3%.
Bro,
These ones are doing 10,
I just had
15, 20.
Bitcoin was a
What
proof
about
of
these?
concept.
Bro,
Crypto
I just had a
campus
day
Go down the
vision,
rabbit
bro.
Watch
I
those
had a day
commercials.
vision
when you-
of a. Yeah, I had a day vision of a Dorito Super Bowl commercial with the orange Dorito cheese turns into a Bitcoin or something.
yeah.
Dude,
Bro,
there's going to be so many
people
eyes.
use
bro.
Bitcoin, the more people use Bitcoin, the more people realize like it's not the fees are not it. Nothing about it is it, right? The 30 minutes, the 20 minutes, that's not it, right? And then you start using other networks, and then you're like, oh damn, this is faster. Why didn't I just use this before? And then you go down the rabbit hole. Another thing about the commercials, I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing Hedera commercials, start seeing freaking Ripple commercials, start seeing freaking Stellar commercials, or maybe even Circle. I wouldn't doubt if you see a Circle commercial.
I can see that over a particular chain right now. I don't expect to see Hedera, none of those yet, bro. It's too early in the game. But I can see a Circle, you know.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many eyes. I
keep in
think
mind
this
the
will be
bank
the most watched Super Bowl because of, the Swifties and all that stuff. So there's going to be so many more females wanting to watch this Super Bowl than ever before. And I think that's going to increase the ratings to like an all-time high. And so I think it was orchestrated to get as many eyes as possible on this game and as on this show, if you call it. So I think there's going to be something that happens, during the game, commercials, halftime, somewhere around there, that they wanted as many eyes to see it and get exposure to. So hopefully it's something crypto related.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Keep in mind of all the banks and all the partnerships. Like, don't be surprised if you see like a Santander commercial or a Deloitte commercial or a HSBC
BTC
commercial,
ETF commercials,
a BOA, a Bank of America commercial, or Citibank commercial, a Wells Fargo commercial. Don't be surprised if you see those commercials, because those are the ones that are a partnership with everybody. Even Amazon, you might see a bunch of Amazon commercials. They're all in it.
Bitcoin was just a test. Soldier of Judah with the $2 super
proof of
chat.
concept, no doubt, no doubt about it. BTC is
Extra bullish.
I won't be
We love
surprised
you
if
guys
They don't
in the
make any
chat.
gains though.
I won't be surprised if they try to push the Apple Vision like hard just to get everyone into the get them.
Oh yeah,
into
get people in the metaverse for sure.
Into the metaverse.
So you know,
Klaus
it's
said
funny.
that-
This is
Klaus
how
said
funny
that
it
you'll
is.
own
Right?
nothing and be happy. Klaus said that you own all your digital
Right?
stuff and you'll be happy. You want to own it? You
That
want to
son
own
of a
anything
gun did
physical.
say that.
Look what's happening with the Vision Pro. It's hilarious, bro. Like, these people literally tell the world what's going on, and then like they put it into actual documents with like pictures and like pretty colors and like a whole bunch of beautiful different texts and everything, and then they put it in a PDF file, they post it on the website and say, hey, look, this is what we're gonna do, and then we come and read it, and then we try to tell everybody, hey, look at this, what's over here, and next you know, you get labeled as a conspiracy theorist, you get all these political articles, and you get all these banners underneath your videos saying, oh no, blah blah blah.
Real quick.
Wikipedia, this is so crazy, bro.
Real quick, with this Apple Vision Pro, it's already training people to grab nothing in the air, to grab digital things. Like literally, you are grabbing nothing when you're moving the windows and stuff in your Vision by doing this. And like, it's already, you'll own nothing and be happy. Well, you're going to be touching digital stuff and be happy, but you won't be touching real stuff. There you go.
And another thing people need to remember, this is not, none of this stuff that's coming out, this VR stuff, none of it's for you. It's for your kids. It's for those generations.
The next generations.
For your kids' generations and your kids' generation. That's why your kid is watching you freaking with your little cloth, with your little crab fingers, and they're doing it in their sleep, just like they were swiping tablets while in their sleep. It's the same thing.
And we're going to love it as adults because Pokemon's going to be a reality by that time. You'll have like your digital monsters that you're fighting with other people that you've trained and stuff like that. Like, it's all leading towards, they already primed us up for all this stuff, man. It's nuts.
Gotta catch
That
them
would be actually
all.
a good game.
Yep.
That'd be a good game. Like you have it as a Pokemon, but NFTs, and you walk around and you capture them.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be happening for sure. Once there's legal clarity, Pokemon will be NFT'd for sure.
Hey guys, we're at the top of the hour. Appreciate everybody jumping in. We got the Super Sunday poll live. SF is currently in the lead with 50 votes at 64%.
I saw the West Coast people. Oops, my bad.
Shout out to everybody who dropped a super chat. Soldier of Judah, Right Guy, Louisiana, Dual Citizen, Soldier of Judah. Appreciate you guys. Super Sunday. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. We got coffee time up next. Shout out to everybody who jumped in. Shout out to the chat. Drop a like on the way out. We do this every Sunday, 10:05 PST, the Extra Bullish Hour. Shout out Zerk, Uncle Buster, Fuma, GDLT, Nerdy X. Links in the description for all those channels. What you guys got before we breeze on out of here?
Bagman, thanks for having us, bro. I appreciate it. Also, guys out there, all you guys out there in internet land, we got moon suits. Go get them. They're at Bags' channel under every video. He's got descriptions. Go get his moon suits. We got hidden hands, blue sweatshirt Bagman's wearing. I'm wearing the gray one. Bagman's got the blue X hat. GDLT's got the green X hat. We got Nerdy with the bucket hat, hidden hands. Let's get some merch. Go.
Get some merch, man. I got a big old XRP bag right here. Let's go.
Thank you for having us.
Much love, Bagman. Thanks for having me on, man.
Appreciate you guys. See you guys on coffee time. Stay bullish. Catch you in the next one. Extra Bullish Hour. Pump it.
Stack your bags.
Pump,
Stack your bags.
Pump, 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 pump.
Don't let it lose you.
Pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon, pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, XRP to the moon. Pump it up.